distract your energy. That's why I love back-to-backs. It separates the men from the boys.
It'll be the Nets off the tip. Pass to Bogdanovic. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Plays so big inside. I mean, Bogdanovic uses his frame so well.
Here's Pippen. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Now here's Thomas. And here's Milton. Pass to Claxton. Shots blocked. Down low. Here's Pippen. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Pippen's got his second basket.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
Thomas outside. Good work defensively by Dick.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Pippen, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. And the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title, RJ.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets finals teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden, and Irving was supposed to end that drought and save this Nets franchise, but it was not to be.
Here's Thomas, and the layup is good off the glass.
Oh, Thomas can be scary when he's getting points inside. That really rounds out his game. The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Milton surveys the floor. It's rebounded by Washington. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Goes up on the baseline, and it's Cornette with a rebound.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
For 3, Covington. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Trailing by 2. Count that one.
Nice pass by Cam Johnson, keeping his eyes up, letting things unfold.
Here's Pippen. A quick shot there. It's off target. The Nets have gone 3 of 8 so far. And here's the fast break. And Thomas gets it to go on the assist by Johnson.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And we're going to have a jump ball. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Covington against Bogdanovic. Outside Milton. 5 on the clock. Covington grabs the board. Washington trailing. On the wing, Grady Dick over Thomas. Dick with a miss. The Nets have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. And you watch Cam Thomas. Talk about a scorer's mindset, RJ.
Yeah, he's a tough matchup. He's proficient and efficient from all 3 levels. He is as confident as they come.
And it's all from 3-point range. And Brooklyn shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Pass to Milton. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Milton's got his second basket of the night. Now a timeout called by Washington.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group, and Washington will go for a different look here. Hauser, he's checked in for Covington. Oubre comes in for Williams. Richardson's checked in for Dick. And it's Beverly in for Pippen.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Pass to Wilson. And here's Finney-Smith. The shot no good. Washington has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at Phoenix. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where the Wizards are, they're still trying to find a way to play to their full potential in a holding pattern of sorts right now. But that could change with a couple good games.
Simmons against Beverly. Shoots a fadeaway. It's rebounded by Washington. Pass to Richardson. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Brooklyn trailing. 51 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Wilson. It's hauled in by Oubre. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the game now. First one falls for him.
Josh Richardson, 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Simmons, the pass to Wilson. Inside, Sharp. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Beverly, the pass to Oubre. Count that bucket. Oubre's got 5 now. 16 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Simmons. And the shot goes. 9 seconds left in the first quarter. And the foul on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the first. From deep. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Wizards leading by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
The Wizards with a lead. On the court right now for the Wizards. Hardy is out there with Josh Richardson. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Hauser in at power forward. Now here's Melton. No made baskets yet. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Here's Hardy. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Thomas. Defense is right there. Up again. Covington grabs the board. Washington shooting 40% so far in this one. Here's Richardson. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game. The Nets with a lead. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. Milton's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Dick's checked in. Pass to Covington. Outside Dick. There's the triple. Knocks down the long J. Dick's got 5.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Here's Melton. The floater, and he lays it up and in. He has 6.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Hardy's shot is good. Here's Melton. He has 6. Pass to Milton. Into the lane. It's good. And the Nets lead by 2. For Washington, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Hardy, the pass to Dick. And the 3 off target. Dick's gone 2 of 5 tonight. And Richard, after going undrafted back in 2016, what a career for Dorian Finney-Smith.
Approaching a decade in this league. He's been a starter for most of that time, but he continues to be the definition of a 3-and-D glue guy.
Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something out that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Bojan Bogdanovic checked in for Finney-Smith. Williams is checked in for Washington. Beverly comes in for Hardy. Now here's Johnson. No points yet. It's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Beverly. And Washington again with the bucket. And Brooklyn with possession here. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. Pass to Melton. Now Claxton. Outside Bogdanovic. Off target from 3-point range. Covington passes to Williams. Sinks the tray. Now it's a 3-point Washington lead.
Oh, unselfish basketball from Covington. Now, his teammates appreciate his willingness to hit them when they're open.
Basket's good. Milton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Here's Dick. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Outside Johnson. Bogdanovic on the wing. 6 to shoot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. On Robert Covington.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Wilson comes in for Johnson. Thomas, he's checked in for Melton. And Ben Simmons subbed in for Milton.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Pass to Wilson. There's Bogdanovic with the 3, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
A staple in Bogdanovic's arsenal. His three-point shot is as reliable as it gets.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
Adjustments are a part of every game, and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Cornette's checked in for Washington. Pippen comes in for Dick. The Nets have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Here's Sharp. It's deflected. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Here's Wilson. Williams defending. To the middle. Pass to Cornette. Here's Pippen. Simmons defending. Pippen, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Thomas with the ball. Back to Simmons. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Nets lead by 3.
This is what you like to see from Simmons on the attack, being the aggressor.
Covington finds Williams. The Wizards with another miss. The Nets have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Thomas misses.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Covington, no good. Brooklyn leading by 3.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Thomas misses. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Brooklyn out in front, up by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And your next
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. They're playing for each other right now. Selfless basketball translating into a 5-point lead now after trailing initially. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nets' first half?
Most of the damage they're doing is in the paint. They've made a concerted effort to work the ball inside, create high percentage looks. And that could open up the perimeter for them in the second half, with the D worried about the post game.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
I'd like to see them get to the line more. But to do that, you got to be aggressive. Force the action, drive the lane, make the defense react to what you're doing. If they can do that, I think they have a good chance of pulling out a win.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been quite a game for Grady Dick.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We've got Cameron Johnson, Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Shake Milton, and it's Thomas in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Nets 5. Brooklyn leading by 3. Back to Milton. Three-pointer. Goes back up. And Claxton with the lay-in.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
To the inside. And that one's good. Covington. Covington's got his first 2 points of the night.
A long, strong forward. Covington shows the ability to finish inside.
And how about Nick Claxton? You'd be hard-pressed to find a more versatile defender.
He's come so far in that area since he came into the league. He's become an elite defender. There isn't a position on the floor he can't guard.
Wizards trail by 3. And Shake Milton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
On defense, the Nets. Here's Pippen. He shoots again. For the tie. Gets the 3 ball to go. Pippen's got 7 points.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Outside Milton. Pass to Claxton. And it's blocked. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. Brooklyn making a switch here. Finney-Smith's checked in. Hauser, he's checked in for Washington. Oubre comes in for Williams. Here's Claxton. Rebound by the Wizards. Cornette's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
For the lead. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Thomas passes to Milton. Back to Thomas to end the run. Kept alive. Finney-Smith inside. Still no points. Tries again. Washington with a rebound.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Lets it fly. Oubre can't hit. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Really seems like everyone in the league can elevate these days, and Johnson, well, he's no exception.
Here's Cornette. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 8 rebounds in the game. Now here's Johnson, guarded by Dick. Outside Finney-Smith. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
These are his first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. Melton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Richardson's checked in for Washington. Hardy comes in for Pippen. Both shots good from the stripe. The Wizards have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Hardy, the pass to Hauser. Hardy's shot is good. Hardy's got his second bucket of the night.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Claxton. Back to Milton. Here's Claxton. Now here's Melton. Just 5 on the clock. Wing shot on the way. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Cornette's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Richardson. Finney-Smith pulls it in. And for the Nets, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Here's Melton. Up and in on the layup. Melton's got 8 points. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Driving inside. The shot by Hardy, no good. The Nets with the lead. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And Brooklyn's shooting just 36% in the third. Timeout called, Brooklyn. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And Washington making a change here. Beverly's checked in. Here's Wilson. He's covered by Oubre. Just 4 to shoot. Wilson passes to Melton. Takes a 3. Another shot. Rebound Washington. Oubre's got 4 rebounds in the game. The kick out to Richardson. Shoots over Melton. Kept alive by Washington. Brooklyn has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Simmons. Wilson passes to Simmons. And that one's good. He has 6.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Hauser. Good D by Finney-Smith. Brooklyn leading by 4. Here's Wilson. Yet to see a basket. Now here's Sharp. Beverly defending. Here's Finney-Smith. Knocks it down from distance.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to Cornette. Over Sharp. The Wizards with another miss.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot out. Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Washington shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Bojan Bogdanovic checked in for Finney-Smith. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter here. Outside Simmons. Pass to Melton. Banked it in off the glass. Melton's got 12 points.
I just love the ball movement.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Beverly for 3. Rebound Brooklyn. 3 on 3. Here's Simmons. Here's Wilson. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Brooklyn. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Brooklyn leading by 9. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Williams is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Hardy. Then there's Dick. And it's Cornette in at the center position. Now here's Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Milton passes to Johnson. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Washington ball.
And the upcoming schedule for the Brooklyn Nets. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. Then on Monday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets.
And looking at the Cavaliers matchup, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle. There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Inside, here's Bogdanovic. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Wizards trail by 9. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Outside Johnson. Thomas outside. 16 feet out. The offensive rebound.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Covington. Williams on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. Brooklyn leading by 8. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Thomas misses.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
To the paint. The kick out to Williams. From behind the arc. Again, the miss by Williams.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Thomas takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And it's a 10-point Nets lead.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
And the shot goes in. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in. Pippen, he's checked in for Washington. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordy Hernandez's huddle. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And the Wizards on the break. From the wing, Dick with a miss. Brooklyn leading by 8. Now Milton. Outside Johnson. Sharp passes to Thomas. Drops in the 3.
Decisive reaction on the catch and shoot. Thomas always plays like he's got something to prove.
Here's Pippen. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. With the teardrop. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Here's Claxton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
Melton misses.
Might rush that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Here's Dick. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 11. Now here's Milton. The D's right on him. Second shot opportunity. Melton left side. Let's go with a 3. Rebound Washington. Cornette's got 9 rebounds now. Covington passes to Dick. Stolen by Melton. Milton with it. Pass to Claxton. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And the Wizards making a change here. Oubre's checked in. And stolen by Covington. Williams passes to Oubre. And he gets it to go.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Brooklyn leading by 10.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Nets.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The 15-footer. Finney Smith pulls it in. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Stayed with it, but couldn't get it to fall.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Drains the triple. And Milton's got the ball here for Brooklyn. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. This one belongs to Brooklyn. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.